Are y'all done? All right, we're just gonna jump into it. So, as you guys can see by the title, you know what we're gonna talk about today. All right, for those of you who have been curious out there on the post on social media talking about saying that I use wig glue and that I use, what were people saying? That I use wig glue, horse glue, super glue, gorilla glue, I don't know, all that stuff. Like, if you're doing lashes and you're using that, you should really stop, because that stuff can be serious. But I'm not using that. I would not put that on anybody's lashes. Why would I want that on somebody if I wouldn't want that done to me? But anyways, here is the glue. You guys can see that. So it's the ultra sensitive glue. This glue is literally so bomb. Like, if you need a good lash glue with bomb retention to use, get you this glue. Anyway, so that's the glue that I used on her. So for those of you, you know, who are assuming that I use some type of not lash glue, cut it. Like, cut it off right now, because this is where your assumptions stop, okay? Because that's what I used. Like, so she was demanding for a removal, and being that she said that she is a lash tech, I was okay with telling her to do a proper removal. She also demanded a refund. I do not do any type of refunds. You have to invest in your business to be able to make money, and I'm not about to do a service, waste 2 hours of my day. Like, I have kids, I have family. For me to sit there doing lashes on somebody for 2 hours, maybe even 3 hours, and to just give them the money back and just waste my time, waste my products, the amount of money that I invested into my products, to just give it back, I think not. The next day in the morning, I wake up to a message that she sent me claiming that she went to the ER to get her lashes removed, and that they were just bothering her so much, and that her eyes were so swollen. Like, she was just saying like this whole paragraph about it, and like, she didn't send any proof of her going to the ER. And honestly, I've never heard anybody go to the ER to get lash extensions removed. Like, you go home and like you're causing something to happen if you're putting the wrong stuff on your eyes to try to remove them, if you're pulling on them too hard. I've pulled my lash extensions out before when I didn't want them anymore. I've done that, but that's on my own. That's like, you know, that's my fault, because I shouldn't be doing that, and that hurts. So I can imagine, like, if she was yanking on them to take them off. I don't know what she used to remove the lashes. She didn't show me. She didn't tell me what supplies she has. I don't even know if she has lash supplies. I don't even know if she's really a lash tech. So anyways, with her saying that she had to go into the ER the night before was unbelievable to me, being that I've lashed several clients before. And this is the first situation, literally the first time that I have a client that goes into the ER. Like, is it that bad? So basically, I don't know what she did. If you're using lash removal cream, like, your lashes are gonna come off. There shouldn't be any problem. Now, if you leave from your lash appointment and a little bit of time or a little bit of days go by and your eyes start to get irritated or they burn or something like that, you probably got an allergic reaction to the glue. Like, it literally could have been the glue that I used. Maybe she was just sensitive to it, and maybe whatever she used to remove them at home wasn't lash remover. Like, I really legit think that she was using something else. What was she using? I don't know. I don't know, and I'm not gonna assume. I'm not gonna sit here and assume if I don't have facts. Basically, I just thought it was BS, so I ignored her. It was really stressful. Like, I don't know if she took me saying like, oh, I'm not gonna tell you what kind of glue I use. I don't know if she took that disrespectfully, but I didn't mean it disrespectfully. It's just, it's a good glue, you know. Should it be a secret? It's not a secret, but me, I feel like I have a choice that, you know, I can tell somebody what kind of products I use, and if I don't want to tell you what products I use, then I don't have to. Now, if you asked before your appointment what products I use and I didn't want to tell you, then that's on you to book the appointment or to not book the appointment. You can go elsewhere. The way that she found me was through a Facebook group lash page. Okay, so you're going through a Facebook group, you're looking for a lash tech to do your lashes. You're obviously, I'm assuming you're gonna look at their photos of previous clients to see what type of work they do. So like I don't understand. Now the pictures that she had uploaded of the lashes, they don't look like the pictures that I took, which makes me want to upload them, but at the same time, like, does it even matter at this point with all the assumptions and people talking crap? So you could just tell that she has been messing with them, but she uploaded the pictures just like that. So, you know, people are gonna believe whatever they see on social media, whatever you see on the internet. Like, people fall for the dumbest stuff. She can literally say, she could have literally gone on there and said, oh, I went to this girl to get my lashes done and she bit me, and when I left, like, oh my god, she bit me, don't go to her because she bites people. Like, people are literally gonna fall for the dumbest stuff, and literally they'll go on and share that and be like, oh my god, this girl da 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 over here, don't go to her because she bites her clients. Like, you guys will literally fall for the dumbest stuff, and it's, to the strong people it's funny, but to the weak people, like, that will make them commit suicide. And a lot of people literally commit suicide over social media, like bullying, harassment. I'm grateful that I have family and everything, that a good support background, because if not, y'all would have won, but you didn't. So basically, I was getting stressed out about it, and I was just feeling super overwhelmed, and I was just like, I can't take this anymore. So I went to the restroom. It was just me and my boyfriend here. My kids were at the babysitter's, but I went into the restroom and I literally just started breaking down crying. Like, I just had a freaking meltdown, you know? When I got out of the restroom, I gave my boyfriend a hug, and I was like, I'm just gonna give her the full refund back, and then I'm just gonna block her and leave it at that. Like, this girl has literally created hell for me and my family. It hasn't ruined my business. I'm not gonna use that word because it hasn't. I still have people blowing me up, trying to book appointments, trying to come back for fills, trying to book for haircuts. Like, I still have clients. So, like, this definitely did not ruin my business whatsoever. Like, I'm still working, I'm still gonna do what I do. But anyways, yeah, so I was like, I'm gonna give her the refund and just squash it. And I was literally, he was like, are you serious? He was like, what the hell? He was like, well, I mean, if you feel like it. And I was literally like, where's the keys? Like, I'm about to go to the bank because this needs to get dealt with. It needs to be over already. I was literally about to get up and get the keys and go put the money in the bank and send it to her. But then right before I got up, I opened my phone and I'm like on Facebook. I went through my notifications, and one of the notifications was a post that she created and tagged me in it. And I open it and I'm reading what she puts. I'm looking at the pictures, you know, I'm looking at everything. And immediately from me about to go to the bank to give this girl her complete refund to switching to, dang, like, you were about to get a full refund, but then you went and disrespected not only me, but you also disrespected my family, my children, my boyfriend, by exposing all of us, exposing my page that has my children on there, that has my family, that has my business. You know, she posted of my business. She told people not to come to me, not to book with me. Oh, watch out for her, da da da. complete disrespect. Like, I was sad and feeling bad for her, and it was like all of these emotions all in one, and it switched to like, you're done. It's lucky we know God and we are Christ followers, because if we weren't, I have her address on the consent form, and I'm gonna just leave it at that. But that's not gonna happen because we're good people. But you know, imagine if she did that and to the wrong people, she would be hurt. It got so viral, I think, because she tagged me, people were sharing it, like people were even sharing it in groups and all over, like Phoenix, everybody in Arizona. Me and my boyfriend were literally getting messages. People were sharing the post and giving their opinion on they were giving their opinion based off of what she said in the post. Now, what she said in the post is just her side of the story, how she felt, how she took, you know, me saying I'm not going to tell you what kind of glue I use. Like, that's her opinion, that's how she felt. And all these shares were just negative, talking all kinds of stuff. But as you guys can see, I'm sure it's still going, still adding the pictures. So as you guys are reading those, like, people are just super disrespectful, just a lot of unnecessary things. And I feel like what a lot of people don't realize is stuff that you say, if that person that you're talking about isn't mentally strong, like if they're not mentally strong and they take it the wrong way, like they can literally commit suicide. Like, you can only see what one person is saying, because there's always two sides to the story. You have to hear both sides to the story and put them together and then decide like who's right and who's wrong, not just go based off of one and just judge the other. So basically, that's the little story time. I just want to say, my business is not stopping. This is definitely not stopping me. This is only making me stronger. Am I gonna continue lashing? Yes, I am, because I can. Am I gonna continue my business and everything that I do? Yes, I am. Like, nothing's gonna change. This is not stopping me from doing anything. And if you thought it was, then you chose the wrong person. So I do want to say that I'm grateful for this situation, not only because it did make me stronger, but also because it made me realize who was really on my team, who was really there to back me up, who was really there to always check up on me whenever, you know, I'm going through something or they find out something. It made me realize who talks behind my back, who hates on me, because this was definitely a chance for, you know, for the longest, I'm definitely an entrepreneur. I make t-shirts, I make decals, I can customize t-shirts and decals. I can literally make business cards, print business cards, make flyers, anything business related. I do lashes, I do haircuts. What else? I make stickers. I do all kinds of stuff. I'm literally, me and my boyfriend, we're literally hustlers. Like, we make money off of all kinds of stuff, and like, that's the cool part. And honestly, this situation happening, like this one bad review that one girl put went viral, and I thank God for it, because you know how many followers it got me, you know how many fans it's gotten me. So I'm grateful for that, because you guys all think that it's a bad thing when in reality it's really a good thing, and it's definitely only making me stronger for whatever God has coming my way next. Before we close the video, I'm going to show you guys, this is where you see it first. I have posted it on my Instagram story, I think, I want to say about 2 weeks ago or something like that, about upcoming lashes coming out. So this, I don't know if you guys can see that. This is what the packaging looks like. It's super cool. Kind of like a Louis Vuitton print, but it's not. So yeah, and then it has my logo on the front. So okay, so I got 4 different styles. Here is the first style. I'm gonna take it out of here so you guys can see the fluffiness and stuff. And for those of you who are gonna be negative about this, I've sold lash strips before. I'm still gonna do lash extensions. This is just definitely something to add to my income. So I don't want to hear none of that. So basically, that's how it looks. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Super fluffy. Okay, they're super cute. If you like the wispy lashes, that's for you. Okay, so that's one style. This is another style. This one's a little bit more simpler for those of you who don't like them too long and, you know, you like them shorter but not too basic. All right, so this is another, this one's like the most dramatic one. This one's like more crazy than the first one, I feel like, but definitely more wispy than the first one. The curl is super cute, as you guys can see right there, but yeah, that one's the most wispiest and dramatic, I feel like. And then this is the last style. I would say this one is the most simplest, more like basic than the other one. So yeah, those are the lashes. They all came in, so these are only like, this are only 4 different styles. All the packagings look the same. So if you want to purchase any of them, stay tuned for that. I definitely want to say that if you have a small business of doing anything of any sort, whether if it's selling something, you know, making something, doing something, whatever, if you have a small business and you enjoy what you do and you find it as a passion and a hobby more than just a job, but it also brings you income, don't stop doing that. If you enjoy it, you do it no matter what comes your way. If there's, you know, literally everybody, like, not everybody has haters, but the people that do have haters, you're doing something right. So if you got haters, continue what you're doing. Don't let nobody stop you, and just let the haters become fans. Look at them as fans and an audience, and let them be your motivators to just be stronger, to do better, to push harder, and to never give up. Oh, and by the way, let me not forget the big news, the news that you guys are all not expecting, the news that you are not here for. Yep. We are pregnant. So yeah, I am confirming that we are pregnant. We've been pregnant this entire time. Y'all been fooled because I've been hiding it. You know, we were trying to see how long we can go. We were literally gonna go all the way up to having the baby and just popping out with a child. I feel like it's up to us. It's our decision to tell people when we want to. We are having our 3rd child together. So we wanted to handle it differently this time. So we were just keeping it a secret as long as possible. But as you guys can see, this belly is getting bigger and it's definitely getting harder to hide. I would literally, if you guys are wondering how I hid this pregnancy this long, because my belly is huge at this point, if you're curious to know, comment that down below in the comments and I can make that into a whole separate video. We could get into all of that. I can even show you pictures throughout the pregnancy, the outfits that I wore and stuff, what I did to hide it and keep it such a secret. If you're curious about that, comment down below. We'll make that into an entire video. But with no further ado, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys are done with your assumptions and negativity, because it's not doing anything to me. It's not moving me. Like, I'm happy. I'm still living life. I'm still gonna do what I've been doing before this whole situation even happens. Oh, don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, you guys, so I'm 21 weeks pregnant. We're here at the ultrasound. This is the first ultrasound. We're checking on baby. It's another girl, and her spine is good. Everything's good. She's just turning around a lot, moving around. So, doctor walked out to give us a little break. Also,